What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we are back in front of the CTC garage, a quarantine-safe review of the CTC debut of tiramisu flavor cream Oreos. So, well, we had a theory on the last Oreo review, Ryan, if you'll remember. They had the caramel coconut and the chocolate marshmallow, that maybe all of the new Oreo flavors this year were going to be coming out in family-sized packages. Debunked! This is regular-sized Oreo packages. They're back. So instead of being $3.99, they are $2.99. This was at H-E-B that we picked these up. And you get a reasonable amount of Oreos instead of, you know, an entire family's worth, as the name implies. All right, so here's what we got. Now, tiramisu, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's basically just like coffee and cream and chocolate, right? Yep. Coffee, cream, chocolate cake. Yep. It's like Italian coffee. Rum, okay.
Rum-soaked.
Interesting. Oh yeah, ladyfingers. That's these things in there.
I love tiramisu.
Well, if you love tiramisu, you might love this because it does smell an awful lot like tiramisu. Ooh. Do you want that in or out of the sun? Because it's kind of both.
Out of the sun.
Out of the sun.
Nice.
There we go. Let's twist open one of these. So it does have a two-tone cream. We've got the regular white cream. And then we've got a brown.
Interesting.
Presumably coffee-flavored cream, but I guess I'll find out.
What do you think?
It's a little caramely, honestly.
My glove?
Yep. Here, you might need a couple, so you get your milk to the side of you there. Just so you can kind of mess with it.
Quarantine glove.
Well, I'm not totally blown away by the accuracy of tiramisu taste as just a cream itself. But as I'm talking, I am starting to get a little bit of that, I'm starting to get a little bit of that coffee, kind of sweet coffee flavor.
Very sweet.
It's a bit too sweet so far for my liking, but nothing that maybe a cup of milk won't be able to handle.
I'm not getting much coffee taste, honestly.
That was with just the cream, though.
Oh.
I pulled the cream off. Yeah, the chocolate cookie does overpower any of the other flavors at play. Maybe the milk will help dial that back a little bit. It does, but when you dunk it in milk, you're tasting a little bit less of the chocolate, a little bit more of the cream, but it's kind of amplifying the sweetness even more.
Yeah.
These are too sweet.
Way too sweet.
I mean, these are not good Oreos, right, Ryan? I mean, am I crazy here?
I like them, but they're too sweet, yeah.
Like, in terms of the Oreos that we've had on the channel,
yeah,
this is at or near the bottom of that list. Like, Oreo keeps a pretty high standard for itself. And they certainly can't compare, if you have Kroger by you, they can't compare with a Unicorn Kaleido, I'll tell you that. Oh, Corona!
Oh, no.
Ryan is sneezing. Don't do it!
Coronio.
But anyway, guys, I'll tell you what, we'll get into the gimmick grade first. I think the idea of a tiramisu Oreo is pretty good, pretty inventive. You don't see a lot of tiramisu flavored, non-refrigerated products.
Yeah.
I mean, when was the last one that you can recall? I can't recall any.
Like tiramisu yogurts or pudding.
Yeah, maybe like a pudding or a yogurt or an ice cream or something.
All refrigerated.
You would expect that out of something that's refrigerated, but in a non-refrigerated capacity, it might be the first tiramisu flavored product that I can recall. There's no tiramisu cereals or candy bars or anything. And what else would there be? Crackers?
What kid can pronounce tiramisu? I didn't even know what it was until high school.
Oh, I'm 100% sure I didn't know what it was until high school. And even then, maybe college. I don't know. But because of that, you got to give them some credit. I'll give it a It is a sweet dessert, though. They put in an Oreo. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. How about that?
That's fair.
Pretty fair, right? For taste, it's just too sweet. It's not super accurate to tiramisu. You better love the outer cookie of an Oreo before you buy these. For me, I'm all about the cream inside. I am not about the outside chocolate cookie when it comes to my Oreos. My favorite type of Oreos are graham Oreos. Second favorite would be like golden Oreos. I'm just not that into the chocolate Oreo cookie, and that's most of what you taste. And then you do get obliterated with some back-end sweetness.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I got to go low. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. I think these are the worst Oreos out of like the new crop of stuff that we've covered in our 2+ years of reviewing stuff here on the channel, which is very disappointing because I know there was a lot of excitement behind this. If you're a little bit more into tiramisu or you're a little bit more into the outer Oreo cookie, your grade will be higher. And maybe I'm being a little bit tough, but I got to call it like I see it. This just is not a great Oreo. But you know what is a great Oreo? Because we're all about gimmicks here. Recently, March 26th, for 30 seconds on their website. Ryan, have you heard of that brand Supreme?
No.
So it's some kind of streetwear lifestyle brand type thing. Like a something you would find on Instagram, which I don't use. They came out with Oreo cookies in 3-packs. So here, Ryan. So basically, Supreme has done other ridiculous collaborations, even though they're technically a clothing brand. They've made bricks and crowbars and all kinds of crazy stuff that has commanded, you know, upwards of hundreds of dollars. They made a 3-pack of Oreos that, after shipping, were like $13 on their website that sold out in 30 seconds. I think it was actually $3 plus shipping, but the shipping was $10, so you're also paying a major premium for Supreme shipping. You know, unfortunately, even though I was kind of refreshing on the website, I was not able to participate in that. But somebody who bought 1 million at $3 sold them all on eBay for 12 or 13 bucks. So these are fairly reasonable. This is probably the cheapest Supreme product and maybe one of the most mass-produced ones.
It's a red cookie?
You do get a red cookie, and it has the Supreme logo on the cookie. I really don't want to open it,
that is so
but it is very cool. I recommend you guys doing your research and maybe even buying one. This is just kind of one of those things where it's a collaboration nobody really saw coming. It's something that got a lot of attention online, and one that I'm sure a lot of y'all are at least familiar with if you didn't participate in some capacity. But very, very, very cool. I gotta tell you, that's like a 10 gimmick grade to me, because you don't expect that coming. It is just I think it's basically like a chocolate Oreo flavor with regular Oreo cream. But I don't know. Man, am I tempted.
I do like that red package.
I'm so tempted. I've never been more tempted to open something in my collection, but I'm not gonna do it. I'll leave that up to you guys. You guys do it. Buy it and open it and let me know how it tastes. I'm sure it tastes just like an Oreo. But anyway, guys, hope that everybody is out there quarantining safely and avoiding grocery stores for the time being. We'll all storm them eventually and wipe them out of all their new products. But for right now, everybody, stay home, be safe, watch your CTC review every Monday, and then your CTC commercial archives Tuesday through Friday. And of course, till next time, I will miss you until I see you. And while I still got a sip left, cheers.